These are the most effective mods for your 5.7 Hemi RAM that I'm going to be sharing with you guys right now in this video. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Happy Monday. It's the first day of the week, and if you haven't checked out my last upload, I upgraded my headlights. Did some blacked out headlights. Did it yesterday, so go check out my last upload. And also, if you are here for your first time on the channel, this is my 2014 Dodge Ram, 4th generation Ram, and this truck is pretty much this is what this channel is based off of. And this truck pretty much gonna be seeing a lot of changes coming up within the next couple weeks or months. So you definitely want to stick around, hit that subscribe button. I'm definitely gonna appreciate that. Support your boy, man. You know, if you're a Mopar fan or you're a fan of these 4th generation Ram, or if you're a car guy in general, you like stuff like this, definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'll definitely appreciate it. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the most effective mods that I think personally is the best mods that you could do to your Hemi Ram or your Hemi whatever, and you definitely gonna see a whole lot of change and stuff like that. I'm not talking about some kind of mod that you put on your truck and it's telling you you're gonna do this and that, it's gonna give you this and much power and stuff like that. But I'm not talking about them knockoff stuff. I'm pretty much talking about some solid mods that you could do to your truck, and you will see a little bit of a performance. I'm not saying anything crazy, but some of them definitely gonna give you that gain that you're looking for. So I'm gonna start with pretty much under the hood. Obviously that's the first place we're gonna start from. So for me, number one, if you got a Ram in general, if you planning on making some power with it, or probably planning on turning it into some kind of street truck later on down the line, something that can make a lot of power, this is where personally I think you should start off with. Number one, get a core air intake. The first thing, get that restricted core air intake, or intake that's on these trucks that came from stock. Very restricted. You're not gonna see any kind of gains with it. Definitely go ahead with an aftermarket core air intake. That would be the number one thing I'll do right away. That right there, off the rip, definitely gonna give your truck, car, whatever, a little bit of a performance. And it does sound a lot better. Like, if you guys haven't seen my last couple uploads, I did a low pull with just the intake that's on this truck, and I'll tell you one thing, you can hear that Hemi a lot more aggressive sound. It's not anything crazy, but you can definitely hear it when you press on the gas, which is a lot better than the stock one. So the number one thing, get rid of your stock core air intake. You gotta get that out the way. Now, next thing in line is, now this is something that I would recommend. If you're looking for power, I'll definitely do it. Because why? Number one, these trucks is heavy as hell. Number two, if you got a car, it's even better for you. But I would say is to look into doing like gears and stuff like that. So you can, I think it's a 3.92 gears or 321 or something like that. Something. If I might be saying them wrong or something like that, but it's definitely got to upgrade your gears. Because I know the number one recommendation for these trucks, if you trying to definitely make some power, is the gears. Is the 392. I believe those are the most ones. Those are the ones that I know people tend to put on these Ram most of the time, and that would be the second start point right there. Just with that setup, it's definitely going to help you a lot. Not with power, but more so of a heavy, like, you know, torque and stuff like that, pretty much. But that's even better because, like I say, the whole point of you doing that, because these trucks is heavy as hell, and it's going to give you more of a better start off. Like, if you, let's say if you were to do a lot of mods to this truck and you have that on there, you take it to the drag strip, it's definitely going to help you a lot than pretty much than the stock ones that's on here. The stocks, well, than the ones that's on here now. But now my next thing I would say is to do is, obviously, I would say camshaft. Camshaft is, now this is strictly camshaft. It pretty much, it depends on whatever spec you want to go with. But camshaft, the reason why I say camshaft, because that not just the only thing it's not just for sound or whatever, but it's gonna help you out a whole lot. I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna help you out a whole lot. Like, definitely gonna help you out a whole lot. Now, when you're doing camshaft, one thing I'll say, it's one of the things why you're doing that. This is something else too I would say you could do. Definitely go ahead, do long tube headers. The reason why I recommend long tube headers over the short tube headers, is junk. So long tube headers is performance, sound. Now with camshaft long tube headers, now obviously the next thing in line that you're gonna want to think about is full, like if you want to do like a full aftermarket exhaust, something that has more so of a free form, free flow, that's free flow, yeah, free flow or something like that. But then the stock exhaust that's on these trucks, if you look at the stock exhaust system on these trucks, especially the muffler, is super restrictive. That's why I recommend that if you're doing just those three things, camshaft, long tube headers, some free flow exhaust system aftermarket, obviously, definitely gonna help you a whole lot. You're gonna go from down here to up here, and with the core intake. Now, just with those, and obviously you doing the 392 gears. Now with those, obviously you're gonna need a tune. Now you're gonna need a tune to do all of that. Now the tune gonna really, I mean, you could still do it, but I'm saying the tune really is what really gonna bring everything together and make this truck, your truck or car, turn into a whole different animal. Now, if you want to turn it up a notch, now the next thing I would say I want to do is to probably either do tune your trans, or probably do like a custom torque converter. That's gonna help you a whole lot too. Especially that's gonna be a good mix with, you know, you having the gears and stuff, 392 gears, upgraded torque converter, and you add in the freaking how you call it, performance tune on there. Now with just those alone, everything I just said, you're definitely gonna see a whole lot more power than, like I'm saying, it's gonna be quick, it's gonna be fast, but it's not, I'm not saying it's gonna be like that fast, like damn, tickets to the track, make probably C11s or something like that. Now that's a whole different ball game. Now that right there, if you trying to, that's a whole different conversation for another day. But what I just mentioned to you guys, these are the most, in my personal opinion, if you got a Hemi Ram, or if you got a car with a Hemi in it, these are the most effective mods that I know. If even guys out there, you can do your own research, guys out there that has these fast trucks, Rams and stuff like that, 9 times out of 10, they probably have at least a couple of those things that I name on the list. And it's definitely the way for you to go. Like for me right now, it's the same exact thing I'm doing before I end up ditching my 570 Hemi and going over to a 6.4 block pretty much. Now that's gonna be the next setup for this truck. But as for now, I'm gonna keep the Hemi now, and just really just do those things right there alone gonna help. Like for a truck like this, even though it's heavy and is a crew quad cab, it's still gonna be making a crazy, like a decent amount of power. Not crazy, but it's gonna be making a decent amount of power. But those are the most effective mods that I know. If you got a Ram or Hemi, whatever you have that has a Hemi in it, that would be the best route for you to go. If you're really trying to turn it up a notch and make some real good power. So I'm not here to give you advice on what you want to do with your car, but it's your car, truck, whatever. At the end of the day, you can listen to me, you can listen to the internet, whatever you want to listen to. But I'm just sharing with you guys my own personal thought, what I think and what I'm doing. So if this definitely helped you out, or either if it didn't help you out, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, man. Help your boy out. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.